Please welcome to the stage CEO of Google Cloud, Thomas Kurian.
Hello. Welcome everyone to Google Cloud Next. Just 1 year ago, we stood on this same stage and promised a new future for AI. Today, that future is running in production at a scale that the world has never seen. Over the last year, we didn't just see adoption, we saw transformation. Nearly 75% of Google Cloud customers now leverage our AI products to power their businesses. We have thousands of agents and services across every industry, reaching billions of people through the global scale of our partner network. You have moved beyond the pilot. The experimental phase is behind us, and now the real challenge begins. How do you move AI into production across your entire enterprise? The answer is a unified stack. You cannot deliver AI by piecing together a puzzle piece of fragmented silicon and disconnected models. To drive real value, you need an architecture where chips are designed for the models are grounded in your data, agents and application are built with models and secured by the infrastructure. Google uses this exact same open stack to reimagine how we serve users using our AI tools across Search, YouTube, Chrome, and Android. To take you inside that journey, let's hear from Sundar Pichai.
Thanks, Thomas, and hello, everyone. We are so glad you're here. The pace of technological change has been faster than I've ever seen, and I've been around technology for a while. In fact, this Sunday, I'm celebrating my Googleversary. 22 years, and I'm still feeling lucky. And I hope that luck extends to all of you in Vegas this week. I was drawn to Google all those years ago because of its ambitious mission. From the web, to mobile, to AI, every platform shift has given us new opportunities to advance our mission and to help our customers and partners achieve yours. As we move into the agentic era, we are taking this to the next level. We are making big investments now and for the future. In 2022, we were investing $31 billion in CapEx. This year, we plan to invest between $175 to $185 billion in total CapEx, a nearly 6x increase in just 4 years. And for
이걸 지금 갑자기 보는 이유는 내일 쉬는 날인데 잠도 안 오고 해서 일단 켰습니다. 이걸 처음에 봤던 이유는 이제 자기 전에 이거
근데 서빙을 할 수 있도록 바로
마침 어떻게 딱 NPU 회사만 남아서 NPU 회사의 에이전트 시스템만 딱 면접 하나 하고 결과 기다리는데 마침 또 제가 또 자주 보는 안델공학 채널에서 마침 이걸 다뤄주셔가지고 TPU를 하면서 이제 풀스택 에이전트 시스템을 다뤄주셔가지고 봐야겠다. 잠도 안 오는데 그래서 켰습니다.
2026, just over half of our machine learning compute is expected to go towards the cloud business, so it'll greatly benefit all of you. These investments are how we continue to stay at the frontier and ensure you're at the cutting edge as well. A big focus for us is to always be customer zero for our own technologies, so we can be a better partner to all of you. Let me share a few examples of how we are rewiring our work with AI.
어떻게 보면 거의
First,
1세대
coding.
인터넷 사업자.
We've been using AI to generate code internally at Google for a while. Today, nearly 75% of all
지독하다는
new
생각밖에
code at
안
Google
들긴 하네요.
is AI
1세대
generated and
인터넷
approved
사업자인데
by
어떻게
engineers,
이거를
up from 50% last fall.
말이 안 된다.
We are now shifting to truly agentic workflows. Our engineers are orchestrating fully autonomous digital task forces, firing off agents, and accomplishing incredible things. As one example of how we are using agents, we recently executed a particularly complex code migration.
전에도 사장님이랑 이제 얘기할 때도
Anyone familiar knows these migrations can take a while to get done.
학습이랑 출은 다 한다고 하니까
We created a system of agents taking on three different types of roles:
그거를
planners, orchestrators, and coders.
이렇게 받으셨더라고요.
Working together with engineers, we completed the migration 6x faster
그러니까 추론용이랑
than we could have
학습용을
a year
나눠서
ago.
이제 TPU를 아예 만드는
And now we are applying that approach across our entire development cycle, from experimentation to testing to
이전에도
evals.
TPU로도 이제 학습을 했다고
It's not just developers who are infusing AI into their workflows. Our marketing teams are fundamentally rethinking the creative process from concept to launch. Historically, adapting a campaign for every audience, channel, and country took weeks. For the recent launch of Gemini and Chrome, teams used our models to rapidly generate thousands of variations of our creative assets.
보통 이제
This
서빙할
enabled
때 여러분이 이제
personalization at a
LLM
massive scale.
API를 제공을 할 때 그
also led to
파트를
70%
리즈닝이라고
faster
하고요.
turnaround
리즈닝 인퍼런스
and a
이렇게 하고.
20%
근데
increase
제가
in
쓰는
conversion.
주로 쓰는 서비스에서
We are not only
쓰는
getting to market
파트가 다
faster,
리즈닝인 거죠.
we are also doing it more effectively
학습이라는 건
with AI.
LLM 모델을 만드는 과정이에요.
Our security teams are also seeing significant gains with AI. Each month, our teams receive unstructured threat reports at a scale that would take thousands of hours to
조금
review.
더 어떻게 보면
nearly impossible
서비스로서
task.
값싸게
Today, our
값싸게
security
좀더
operations
빠르게
center agents automatically triage tens of thousands of unstructured threat reports each month.
근데 이제 구글 같은
By
경우는
accelerating the extraction of critical intelligence and filtering out the noise,
스택으로 만드는
it's
게
reduced
이번
threat
노트의
mitigation time by over 90%.
메인이라고 합니다. 어쨌든
We are
볼게요.
more on the front
그
foot
외에도
than
엄청
ever
많은 내용이
before.
있겠지만
Those are
보겠습니다.
just a few examples of what we are trying at Google. We are moving in a bold and responsible way. There's a lot of change happening, and it can feel like we are in the messy part of the innovation cycle. But we are starting to see the foundational building blocks coming together, unlocking a new wave of innovation. One thing that is super clear, we are firmly in the agentic Gemini era. Last fall, we introduced Gemini Enterprise as a front door to agentic AI in the workplace. What we have seen in just a few months since launch is how every employee in every organization can become a builder. This is an incredible shift. We are accomplishing bigger things faster. But this comes with complexity. The conversation has gone from can we build an agent to how do we manage thousands of them? Today, I'm excited to announce our new Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform. It provides the secure, full-stack connective tissue you need to build, scale, govern, and optimize your agents with confidence. Think of it as mission
저희
control for
유튜브
the
찍으면서 많이
agentic
다뤘던
enterprise to help move your
어떻게 보면
organization
주제들이죠.
into the next phase of the agentic era.
역시
I'm
다
going to turn it
해줍니다.
back over to Thomas to
전
share
뭘
more.
하나요?
But first,
유튜브
thanks again for being here. Together,
제발
we are building a
필요해주세요.
blueprint for true business transformation, and I'm excited to see where it takes us next. Thomas, back to you.
그저 기도합니다. 전 갈 만큼 가야겠습니다.
Thank you, Sundar. Today, we're taking the next step in bringing Google AI to every employee and every workflow. Gemini Enterprise is now the end-to-end system for the agentic era, the connective tissue between your data, your people, and your goals. It transforms disconnected processes into a single intelligent flow. This is our blueprint for the agentic enterprise. It's also the answer to that fundamental question. Intelligence plus automation must deliver value. To make this work, you need context and action. Intelligence comes from your data. Automation is driven by agents. To solve this equation at scale, you need a complete integrated system. Today, we will show you the layers of that system and all the
제가 아까
innovations we're
말씀드렸던
introducing at every layer.
추론칩이랑 이제
Starting
추론이랑
with the AI
학습에도 TPU를
hypercomputer,
쓰면서
the
이제
purpose-built
하드웨어
foundation
스택까지 그냥 수직
optimized for the
계열화로 소프트웨어는
physics
다
of the
가지고
agentic
있으니까
era.
그 수직 계열화로 쭉
The
하는 게
agentic data
저겁니다.
cloud, the engine that provides agents with trusted business context. Agentic defense,
그러니까
the
이것도 보면은
autonomous
구글
protection
클라우드에서 하고
that
있어요.
secures your
왜냐하면 이제
entire
사실
AI lifecycle.
LLM이 기저에
The
깔고 있는
agentic
클라우드이기 때문에
the
전
system
직장에서
to
그래서
build,
LLM을
deploy,
강조했던
and
것
manage
같아요.
agents.
그러니까 원래
And
클라우드
finally,
네이버 클라우드도
the agentic
LLM 하고
task
이런 거
force,
보면은
the
클라우드에서
pre-built specialized
LLM
agents
큰 기업들은
that we
클라우드에서
offer
LLM을 먼저
that are
하는
ready to transform your business. Let's dive in. Now, the Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform is the environment where your business logic, your data,
어떻게 되는지
and your
모르겠지만
models converge to drive autonomous action.
아무래도 클라우드가 있어야
It expands on the previous
정도의 이제
capabilities of
변경
Vertex
연산이
AI
가능하니까요,
and
사실.
brings new capabilities
예전에 제
to
블로그에도
enable
썼는데
your teams to
나중에
build,
보시면
scale,
됩니다. 전 직장
govern,
회고에 보면
and
첫 회고
optimize
편이
agents
그 내용이에요.
with the same architectural rigor you apply to your most mission-critical systems. At its core, we build on our support for state-of-the-art models. Our most advanced reasoning model, Gemini 3.1 Pro, is available in preview. It's optimized for complex workflow orchestration. It bridges the gap between strategy and autonomous execution, interacting with your APIs and systems with minimal tuning. Industry leaders, including Databricks, JetBrains, and Replit, have chosen Gemini 3.1 Pro. We're also announcing Gemini 3.1 Flash Image, also known as Nano Banana 2, for high-fidelity visual assets. Veo 3.1 Lite, our most cost-effective video model designed to build high-volume video applications, and Lyria 3 Pro, our state-of-the-art model for enterprise and professional-grade audio and music. All of these models are available in preview. Finally, we support all the leading models from Anthropic, including Claude Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. And today, we're adding support for Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.7. While all of these models represent a massive leap in intelligence, their true value is realized when they're operationalized to solve mission-critical problems. Earlier this year, we announced a monumental partnership with one of the world's most iconic brands that will bring the power of our technology to users everywhere around the world. We're collaborating with Apple as their preferred cloud provider to develop the next generation of Apple foundation models based on Gemini technology. These models will help power future Apple intelligence features, including a more personalized Siri coming later this year. Leading organizations aren't just using Gemini Enterprise to work faster. They're using it to redefine what their businesses can do. City Wealth, in partnership with Google Cloud and DeepMind, today unveiled City Sky, an always-on AI-powered member of the City Wealth team that brings City's global intelligence to clients' fingertips. City Sky will provide an exemplary experience, allowing clients and colleagues to ask more of City Wealth whenever they need it and in multiple languages. Honeywell generates billions of insights for managing buildings by training digital twins on over 1 million product specifications. Liverpool is bringing their signature in-store service online, projecting a 10 times return on investment on their new shopping assistant. And for a mission that's quite literally out of this world, we were very proud to partner with NASA to use Gemini Enterprise agents to
본인들이 다
power
하네요,
flight
근데.
readiness and ensure astronaut safety for Artemis 2,
어쩌다 근데 기술 편중이
which
이렇게
set the
심해졌지.
human spaceflight
전
record
진짜 이해가
for traveling
저도
the
이제 어떻게
furthest
보면
distance from Earth.
싹 나와
Now we've built
지오들
the
구축하면서도
agent
어떻게 보면 싹 다
platform
US
to
기술을
manage
쓰게
the
된 거긴
entire
한데
life cycle of an agent.
어쩌다가 이렇게 되지?
The low-code agent studio
이 정도로
enables
심하진
every
않았던 것 같은데
employee
저
to
어릴 때
build and
아닌가?
deploy agents
그냥
using
몰랐던
natural
걸 수도
language.
있겠네요. 그냥 몰래 심했는데
It grounds
그건
LLM
이
reasoning
정도까지는 아니었던 것
in
같은데.
your specific business rules, bringing predictable autonomous action to every workflow at scale. To manage these assets,
물론 원래
the
소프트웨어가
agent registry provides a
속된
single
말로 지금
point of
밤이니까요.
control,
원래
indexing
사실 한국
every internal
서비스들이
agent
미국
tool
우럭가이가
across your
많긴
organization
하지만
to ensure
이
they're
정도로
discoverable and governed.
격차가 많이 나진 않아.
Similarly, our skills and tools registry
그러니까 보통 이렇게
allows you to
LLM이 하나
define
나오면 아니면
modular,
스마트폰이 나오면
reusable
그래도 2년 뒤면
packages of
따라잡았단 말이에요.
instructions, scripts, and
그러니까
resources
로컬 보통
to
그때 이제
teach
해외 수입을
agents
맡고
to
본인들
perform
로컬로
specialized
만들고 그런 식으로
tasks
따라잡았죠.
or repeatable workflows.
갤럭시다 아니면
We also expose skills
아니면 그때는 이제
for
이렇게
every GCP
영어나 아니면
service
이렇게 인터넷이
and
막
every
퍼지고
service in
그렇게
workspace
친숙한
in
세대가
our
아니긴
skills
했으니까
registry.
솔직히 말해서 그러다
All
보니까
of
정보
this
전달이
is also
느리게
supported by our
됐으니까
agent marketplace,
그래서
allowing you
그게
to
그럼이
search and
가능했는데
deploy
이제는 뭐
specialized agents from our global partner ecosystem directly in Gemini Enterprise, including
2년 더 준다고 솔직히 저거 할
Atlassian,
자신이 별로 안 들긴 하네요.
Box, Lovable, Oracle,
그래도 해외하고
ServiceNow,
할 수 있다고 해야
Workday, and many, many more. Finally,
밥값을 하는
with our
거라고
native
생각을 합니다. 저는
integration
개인적으로
of Model
어쩔
Context
수 없다고
Protocol or
어쩔
MCP,
수 없다고 생각해.
you can connect our agent platform to any MCP server. We're also exposing all of our GCP services as MCP to allow you to interact seamlessly with GCP from any agent. In addition to developing this agent platform, it also provides the framework to orchestrate and scale your entire agentic workforce. We enable agent-to-agent orchestration, allowing agents to seamlessly delegate tasks from one to another, including support for complex generative and deterministic orchestration patterns. This helps ensure that for your critical workflows, such as those that need compliance, your agents can follow well-specified paths every single time, guaranteeing predictable outcomes. Orchestration flows and agents can respond to events. These events can be real-time, they can be schedule-based, they can be trigger-based, or they can be batch inference style. We're bringing zero trust verification to every agent and every orchestration step. And now, with agent identity, every agent has a unique cryptographic ID and well-defined authorization policies that are traceable and auditable, ensuring you can track every action in your company and manage all your agents. They're also centrally managed through our agent gateway, which provides a single command center for policy enforcement across the organization. Paired with Model Armor, you protect your models, you protect your proprietary enterprise data from threats such as sensitive data leakage. This integrated approach, from secure sandboxes to a single management console, provides the visibility and isolation you need to run your most sensitive workloads with a high degree of confidence. Now, optimization and observability are also built into the fabric of the platform. Agent observability delivers granular instrumentation, allowing you to visualize the full execution
저거
path
API만 안
of
받으면
any agent
좋은데.
using
저 예전에
OTel
랭스미스
compliant
썼다가 뭐야 화면
You can
뒤에 화면
retrieve
막혔네.
traces,
랭스미스 썼다가 중간에 자체 옵저빌리티로 한번 스택을 싹 바꿨거든요. 지우들 그
fine-grained
이유가
logging.
저렇게
All of
자율성
these
에이전트로 가면
capabilities that we've just
시간이 진짜
detailed,
많아져요.
the
그러면
orchestration,
랭스미스 API 콜이
zero trust security,
API 비용이
and
너무
developer
많아져요.
tools
저런
form the core engine
저런데다가
of Gemini
API 콜을
Enterprise.
받는다고 하면은 그냥
While the
라이브
agent
코드로
platform is where your technical
만드는 게
teams
더
build and
쌀 수
govern
있습니다.
agent, the Gemini Enterprise application is the primary environment where your business actually operates. It's that new front door to AI for all your employees, turning complex agentic capabilities into a simple new way to work for every employee. by unifying data across your entire stack, including Google Workspace, coding tools, and enterprise systems. We've created a single intelligent flow for your entire organization. To give your teams a permanent memory, we're introducing Gemini Enterprise Projects. Projects give your agents a high-fidelity workspace and the ability to use deep think to solve your most complex business challenges without context pollution. We're also adding Microsoft
근데 진짜
365
지금 이렇게 막
interoperability,
투자는 이거
allowing
물론
you to
25년에도
export
이게
the
있긴
dots and slides
했거든요.
you've
그러니까
created within
에이전트로 이제
Canvas
지메일
into
연결하고 그런
common
게 그런
Microsoft
발표를 하긴
Office
했는데
formats.
사실 그게 그렇게까지 와닿진 않았어요, 솔직히. 그러니까 그 이후로 실현이 어느 정도 되긴 했지만은 제미나이가 이제 여러 서비스로 들어왔지만은 실제로 저한테 이제 제일 개인적으로 체감됐던 건 검색창이랑
Let's hear
이제
from one of
그
them, Virgin
어디죠? 유튜브에
Voyages.
있는 이거 유튜브에 있는 이제 제미나이가 붙어 있거든요. 유튜브에.
Our
그건
people are our
내용에서
secret sauce.
와 이거는
So
진짜
anytime we can use data to make our
하는데
people
나머지는
more
잘
empowered, we're all
모르겠었거든요. 솔직히
in.
말해서.
Gemini Enterprise is a front
사실
door
이렇게
for AI
트위터를
in our
여기까지
business.
해도 이
And we're
중에서
using
한
it to bring
3분의 1,
natural language intelligence
8분의
to
1
our crew.
정도라고 본다고 그
Gemini
정도로 감안을
Enterprise is
해도
helping us bring Project
그
Ruby
정도로
to
감안하는 게
life.
맞을
It's
것
going to
같아요,
allow
사실.
our crew to feel
결국 구글
confidence
그렇게 하고
with any
클로드에
question
투자를
they're asked.
했으니까.
So for sailors,
클로드에
we'll
또
use a personal
투자했거든요.
concierge to
그러니까
maximize
이게
the
너무
value they
지금
get out of their
자기들끼리만
vacation.
돈을 아직까지
Inspired at home,
투자
all the way
단계라서
through the
그런지
last day of their
본인들끼리
voyage
이제
to make sure they have the best
계속
time on
투자
vacation with
자금을
us.
순환으로
Our crew
순환으로
are
넣으면서
already
버티는
world
쪽인 것
renowned and
같아요.
award-winning for the exceptional service
에이전트로
they deliver
지금
as
그렇게 수익이
humans.
나는 쪽은
We want
실제로
Project Ruby
수익
and Gemini
그 매출을
Enterprise
찍는
to be able
쪽은
to
어떻게
take that
보면
even
코딩
further.
에이전트밖에
So
없는데
you can
지금
imagine when you're building something for a cruise ship, there are
근데
challenges that
그런 거
pop
치고는
up.
판을 너무
There's not
넓게
exactly a
키운
fiber
거예요.
cable running out the back of the ship.
그 우리나라는
With
또
Google
그거 필요
Distributed Cloud
살아왔거든요.
Edge, we had data
사실
resiliency
살아왔거든요.
at the core of the project. And that means even when we're
그
offline,
이후로 후속
our
투자를
intelligence is still
유치하기가
online.
어려워서 그럴 수도 있다고
Using our
생각해요.
AI stack in
그러니까
Google
장래성이
Cloud
사업의
has helped us
장래성이
not
없다고
only reduce
보니까
our production timeline by
기존에
up to
그러니까 적어졌다고
60%,
보니까
but we have
신규
contributed to a
인력을
28%
좀 소극적으로
increase
쓰고
month on month for a
거기에
record sales
이제
quarter.
사실 에이전트로 대체된다 에이전트
We
때문에
could truly
사용을
see a
뽑는다
day
이
where you
말은
get on a Virgin Atlantic flight,
원래
stay
필요한
at a
사람의
Virgin
수가
hotel,
사업
and
규모에
end
비해
up on a Virgin
작아진다는
voyage,
거죠. 그럼
all
그거는
connected
계속 가격이
seamlessly
싸질
by
수밖에
Project
없어요.
Ruby and Gemini Enterprise.
그럼 그런
Google
회사들이
has been a
바보다 이제
foundational
주변
partner for us.
사람들이
The
만약
extension of
그런
Gemini
회사들이
Enterprise
우후죽순
was the natural way to
생겨나면
bring that mission to life.
제가 지금 키키에서 하듯이 오퍼스를 중국 모델로 바꾸고 아니면 다른 모델로 바꾸고 계속 단가 맞추는 걸로밖에 가는 게 없어요. 그렇게 되면. 그러니까 기존 비즈니스
The era of
모델을
the
유지하는
pilot is over.
거죠.
The
그래서
era of
이렇게
the
그냥 걸리는
agent
것
is
같아요.
here.
이게 제 해석입니다.
But the
제가
true
보는
power
거
comes from how it changes
처음에
your
그렇게 생각을
workflow.
해요. 어쨌든
Let's see
그렇고.
it in action. Please
그래서
welcome
이렇게까지 판을
Erica
키우는
Chong.
계속 에이전트로 다른 거 내려고 하는 이유가 기존 비즈니스를 유지하면 단가 경쟁밖에 안 된다는 거죠. 그래서 그냥 이렇게 되는 거라고 생각을 합니다. 지금은
Thanks, Thomas. Gemini Enterprise is a
하드웨어
platform to
회사들이
build,
제품
manage, and
마찬가지.
interact with agents. I'll demonstrate how it can
방송
orchestrate
축하드립니다.
multiple agents across platforms, share context for seamless handoffs, and streamline workflows. Imagine I work for a global furniture retailer. Here's my personalized homepage where I can interact with internal business context and external sources in a single pane of glass. The agent gallery hosts my approved selection of agents, including built-in ones by Google, and my company's agents, like this one, for price and margin optimization, which autonomously orchestrates across agents, tools, and sources. Now, let's see Gemini Enterprise in action. To bring some less popular product lines back to life, we'll ask our agent to analyze current interior design trends, identify dead stock in our warehouse, and to orchestrate a relaunch campaign. With that one prompt, multiple agents complete a series of actions in minutes instead of hours. My market research agent, powered by deep research, analyzes the latest Google plans to execute on this web page using all of the context from the previous Gemini Enterprise session, the ticket, and our brand and coding guidelines. This is really easy. Let's go ahead and get this built and deployed. From here, this can take a little bit of time. I'm sure the devs in the audience know that. So I gave it a little bit of a head start.
할 만큼
Let's check out that final product.
진짜
This
스택을
looks
거의
perfect.
물갈이하는 수준으로
Now,
바꾸긴 했는데
Let's head
그만큼
back
조금
over to
부족하긴
Gemini
하죠.
Enterprise to
잘
prepare
봐주셨어요.
our stores for the launch. Our store operations team would usually handle this piece, so I'm in a brand new session. I'll ask for a deck to get our regional distributors up to speed.
모르겠다.
Gemini Enterprise uses my company's
만약 되면은
context
한
to
3년
find
동안은
exactly what I need to know
그냥
about that
일하고
launch,
싶어요. 요즘
how I've
이번에
managed
그
these in
여기
the
서울 올라오고
past,
나서는
and my
일하면서도
team's
다른
sales
목적이 너무
goals.
많았어요.
Then it works with the
에이전트도
Google
있지,
Workspace
전세 빚도
agent
있지,
to create
심지어 나
a
혼자
branded
있지.
deck in my personal style.
그
Again,
다른
this can take a minute or two, so we'll
뭐
look at what I
내일 한다고
generated
하면
ahead
아는
of
한국계
time.
엔지니어 한 명도 없지.
Get this. With our brand new Canvas mode, I can all supported by our enterprise-grade governance, which gives organizations the
그러니까
power
인재가
to
몰리는
manage
쪽에
and secure
기술이
agents
몰릴 수밖에
at scale,
없다고는 생각을 해요.
all while
근데
maintaining
이제
control
그거는
over
그래도
their
하는
business
사람들이
data.
있으니까
That's the magic
그래도
of the
뚫고 올라가는 게
Gemini
있으니까
Enterprise Agent Platform.
그걸 노리는 거죠. 어떻게 보면 나라 전체가 복권을 들고 있는 거죠. 그걸로 여기까지 온 거는 대단하다고 생각해요.
Thank you, Erica. Thousands of companies around the world and across industries are choosing Gemini Enterprise to transform their business. We're seeing a profound shift. Companies aren't just redesigning workflows, they're turning their everyday employees into AI builders, empowering them to solve their own hardest problems. Signal Iduna is redefining insurance in Germany with Gemini Enterprise. They hit 80% adoption within weeks, making it their front door for AI. 11,000 employees are now building specialized agents. Their health agent automatically verifies coverage against a century of complex policy data, driving a 400% surge in weekly users and providing answers 37% faster. Bosch is adopting Gemini Enterprise globally. From finance to engineering, employees are deploying custom agents so that they can reclaim time for complex research. KPMG reached 90% adoption with over 100 agents in just the first month. The American Society for Clinical Oncology is now delivering cancer expertise faster. Merck is bringing Gemini Enterprise to 75,000 employees to support their purpose to save and improve lives. And Walmart is rolling out Gemini Enterprise. Walmart is rolling out Gemini Enterprise to help their store leaders spend more time with customers. Let's take a look.
너무 이게
At
취준기관이나
Walmart, we're known for being
회사의
people-led
비관이 너무
and
커진 것
tech-powered.
같아요.
It's how we deliver on our
에이전트
promise to
대분
help
계열에서
our
했던 게
customers
비관이
save
너무 커진 것
money
같긴 한데.
and live better.
그렇습니다.
But in a retail landscape that's moving faster than ever, there's one thing that's critical to our success: trust. It's the backbone of our relationship with our associates and customers. And our field leaders build trust by being present on the sales floor, not in their offices at a screen. So we're giving our associates the latest tech and tools at their fingertips.
I try.
Boston Dynamics.
사실 이런 거는 별로 의미 없는 것 같고요.
And
개인적인
this
생각은.
gives our developers the prioritization and the
이건 보안
control.
쪽인가 봐.
The data
혹시 근데 이번에 또 구글이 엔트로피 이번에 인프라 없다고 하니까 막 그렇게 지원하고 이거 보면은 본인들 AI는 안 하려나? 모르겠어요. 그러니까 구글이 모든 기술을 다 가지고 있긴 한데 항상 내는 제품들이 뭔가 저한테 확 오는 건 없었거든요. 그게 모델이든 하네스든.
Actually, thanks to TPUs and
TPU는
of course all the models on top of it. But what we realized is that if you wanted to do things like translate from one language to another, one thing that you had to do was
물론
voice
여기는
recognition.
구글 본인 환경에 딱 맞춰서
You didn't want to just necessarily do the text, you wanted to actually understand what someone was saying, build the Star Trek Universal Translator.
어쨌든 그렇습니다.
Voice recognition is incredibly computationally expensive, and it's also really repetitive. There's a lot of matrix multiplication. What we realized is if we try to do those matrix multiplies on a CPU, general purpose compute, we would actually have to go build 2 or 3 additional complete Googles if we wanted every Google user to interact via.
Hey everyone, and welcome.
사실
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Stephanie.
이것만 보면 될 것 같아요. 그냥 너무 기니까. 이것만
Over the
보면
last few years, we have all seen the evolution of AI.
we have moved from generating text and images to complex, multi-step reasoning tasks. Models have evolved to keep up with the changing demands, and the infrastructure needs to evolve as well. Recognizing that the infrastructure requirements for pre-training, post-training, and real-time serving have radically diverged, I'm thrilled to announce that Google will be launching two 8th generation TPUs, TPU-8T and TPU-8i. These next-gen TPUs will power Google's own AI infrastructure needs to build the best models, like Gemini, and these will also be available for our Google Cloud customers by the end of the year. Model sizes are growing exponentially. The new frontier models will reach trillions of parameters. To build these frontier models of tomorrow, we need infrastructure that can handle mega-scale pre-training without being stalled by data bottlenecks. That is why we built TPU-8T, the large-scale training powerhouse successor to the 7th generation Ironwood. TPU-8T is optimized to reduce training time for trillion-parameter frontier models, delivering a staggering 121 exaflops of native FP4 computes and 2 petabytes of shared HBM within a single 9,600 chip superpod, a 3x increase in peak performance per superpod over the previous generation. With 2x ICI scale-up bandwidth and 4 times raw scale-out BCN bandwidth compared to the previous generation, TPU-8T drastically reduces data bottlenecks. To further accelerate the development of frontier models, we are scaling distributed training beyond a
어쩌다가
single
클라우드
superpod.
엔지니어다가 여기까지 돈을
Specialized
줄이던 그런 방식이 제일 그나마
post-training and
건강
inference
그러니까
engine.
그게
While
어떻게
it
보면
remains
중국의
highly
방식인데 그게
capable of
그나마 제일
training any
건강하다고
state-of-the-art
봐요.
frontier
미국
model,
지역에서
we are
안 그러면 계속
optimizing
의존할
its core
수밖에 없으니까
features
이렇게.
to be the best reinforcement learning
계속 의존할
and
수밖에
serving
없으니까.
infrastructure for the next generation of reasoning models. A defining breakthrough for TPU-8i lies in its ICI networking architecture, which pioneers the board flight to Gemini, the architecture powerhouse, the 8th generation TPU.
칩 이쁘네요. 어쨌든 국산 AI 화이팅입니다.